So instead of preparing myself of the speech that I will do for the presentation, I was like, no way, I have to do a presentation. I take my laptop and I was like, da, 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 da. And like when it was like 5 or 10 minutes before the presentation, I have the presentation, I have something that I can present. But I look at it and I say, no,
You
that's
weren't
not,
happy with it.
no, I
It
was
wasn't
not,
you. It didn't feel like you.
Exactly. It wasn't like, I think that if I take this one, it will not, um, um, ça ne va pas refléter ce que je veux dire en fait. The speech that I had before was not very
It wasn't coming
aligned.
through.
Exactly.
It was not reflected in the PowerPoint.
Yes. So I just, when they call my name to enter in the room, I put the laptop, I close it. I just take a piece, a sheet of paper, and I go there.
I'm Uche, and you're listening to Don't Let the Smile Fool You. That story that Odia just told about shutting down her laptop 10 minutes before the biggest presentation of her life, that's when leadership actually starts. Not with confidence, but with authenticity. Odia was our very first CEO of the day. And as we approach International Women's Day, I thought it was so important to bring her back. Not for you to see the polished version of Odia. No, not at all. I wanted to bring her back so that you could see the nerves, the questions, that moment when she said to herself, I actually belong at this table. This is part one of her story. I have a very special woman with me here today. Her name is Odia.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you why she's special. Let me get comfortable. Let me tell you why she's special. When we thought about the CEO of the Day concept about 3 years ago, she was the very first CEO of the day that we selected. And she's been a great ambassador for the program. 3 years later, we have over 60 women who have participated in the CEO of the Day program. I told you, this episode is going to be amazing. So, Odia.
Yes.
Comment ça va?
Ça va très bien, merci.
Ah, ça va bien aussi. Okay. So, tell me, Odia, tell me, how did it feel? Let me just go straight to the point, okay?
Let's go.
Let's go. No, but seriously, I mean, you were our first CEO of the day. I was so proud of you when you were selected. So tell me, what was that? What was that like for you? You know, being selected, being the first, and now the first, obviously, that kicked off the program.
Seriously, I'm today very proud to be one of the women which was selected for this program. At the first time, when I heard it, when I heard about the program, I was asking to myself, what is it? What am I going to do? And I remember we were just like there, and someone from the marketing said that, would you like to be a CEO for one day? And I was like, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, I was like, is it serious? Like, how are we going to be a CEO for one day? You say, I've never heard it before. As you say, I was the first one. Today is something that, yes, we know what is it, what it's about, but I was worried about, am I enough good
enough?
Yes, am I good enough to be a CEO? And yeah, I was just asking myself, wondering about the program. It's finally we're here.
Yeah. So there was a selection process. Like you had to do a presentation, and it wasn't easy. Yeah.
No. If I told you about this process. Because I remember when I think that it was Claudia which explained us what will be the process. We have a term where we will present, and she told me that you don't need to have any PowerPoint or any. It's up to us. So if you want to do, you do. If you don't want, and you think that your speech,
have a speech. Yes.
it will be good also. That day, everyone has a presentation. And I was the only one who...
You didn't have a presentation?
No, ready.
No, I didn't see. This is behind the scenes. I didn't even know all of this. Okay.
No, I didn't have any presentation, and I was like, no way. So instead of preparing myself of the speech that I will do for the presentation. I was like, no way, I have to do a presentation. I take my laptop and I was like, da, 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 da. And like when it was like 5 or 10 minutes before the presentation, I have the presentation, I have something that I can present, but I look at it and I say, no.
You weren't happy with it.
No,
it wasn't you. It didn't feel like you.
Exactly. It wasn't like, I think that if I take this one, it will not ça ne va pas refléter ce que je veux dire en fait. The speech that I had before was not very
It wasn't
aligned.
coming through.
Exactly.
It was not reflected in the PowerPoint.
Yes. So I just, when they call my name to enter in the room, I put the laptop and close it. I just take a sheet of paper and I go there. And then they start asking me questions and okay, go ahead, present me your also the sheet of paper that I have in my hand, I put it on the table and I was like this. Okay, and I start talking. And it was very interesting because the people in front of me was asking questions. It was very interactive. Yes. And I think that's it's the thing. I can never forget this one because I was so stressed this day. I was like, okay, everyone was in a pretty presentation. And there was repeating because we were in the room before entering in the room when we present and we were rehearsal. I was even give some piece of advice when
my goodness. So you were rehearsing and you guys were giving each other advice and everything. Okay.
And I just have my laptop there till the
last minute.
The last minute, I think that I will go in this room with my laptop, but I didn't feel like this. Wow. I just put the laptop aside and do my thing.
So that's that's a very interesting point because sometimes we are so affected by what we see around us. So for a minute, you were, oh my goodness, everyone's doing a presentation. I have to do a presentation.
Exactly.
But what was very mature about you was that ultimately you listened to your own voice, right? Yeah. And you went and you did your speech.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's fantastic. Tell me, how did it feel when you found out that you had been selected? How did you find out you were selected, and then how did you feel?
It was like, I think that when they do the selection, they can choose between three of us.
Okay.
First of all.
Okay.
So they send a mail saying that, okay, you are the three selected for the second phase. And I was like, okay.
Again.
Yes, again, because there is a long mail before saying the name after. So to say that, okay, there's just three selected, blah, da, 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 da.
This sounds very much like Claudia. This is the kind of thing she does. Torture.
Exactly. That's what she does to me.
Yes.
So when I don't even see the other's name, I just see
check to see your name.
And I was, yes. And I was okay. Then we had a second phase where we need to talk again. And same thing, I didn't do any presentation, but that time I think that the others do like me.
Oh.
Yes, nobody have a presentation for this time, we just go. And yes, because it was very interactive. The person we were
interviewed by,
yes, has a lot of questions to ask about leadership, women's leadership, and all of that thing. And it was even for myself because preparing for this interview was like apprendre. Ça m'a permis d'apprendre beaucoup de choses aussi.
To learn a lot of things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So after this, we were just waiting. I think that we had the women workshop for in March.
Okay. Yes.
We were in Golden Tulip, and after that, we received a mail after this thing, and we are happy to. Everyone was, because we had a meeting in this time after the women workshop with the grads. We were supposed to have a presentation, but for the grads. And we're in a room, but I just left a moment to
check
do something. To do something else when the mail comes up. And they were all on the room when the mails come, and they see before me that I was selected. So when I entered the room, there was like, I was like,
what's wrong?
And then they said that, you were selected for the CEO of the day. I was like, no way. How do you know? And I take my phone and see my name. I
Wow.
was so, oh my God. When I think about it, I just remember the joy that I have at this moment. And I was like, no way. So for real. But this at this moment I was just happy
Okay.
to be selected. And after that I was like, why me?
Oh, why me?
Why me?
You were what? Because you were nervous, or
Yes, because I was nervous. And I was asking myself, as I said before, am I good
good
enough
enough?
to do that? Why did they select me? Why? What did they see on me in me that make them feel that I can be the CEO of the
Wow.
day?
Wow.
And yeah, it was such an experience. I remember I took my phone and called my sister like, I'm selected. I'm the CEO of the day. And I was very happy.
If you could name two things that really stood out to you on that day, what would they be?
It will be, first of all, the PRM.
The performance meeting.
Yes, the performance review meeting. I was already stressed before that because I know that I will be with this school and they will have their eyes on me.
So the performance meeting is a meeting where we look at performance every week,
Exactly.
and it's with the executive team and senior leaders in the business.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Each department comes and discuss about the performance of the company. So
and you were going to chair the meeting.
Exactly.
Right.
So you were
sitting next
to me, and at the beginning you say the floor is yours. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And it comes naturally. People comes and start discussing about the business, and I was asking questions, and I was receiving responses. There was discussion. I give my point of view on things, and it was very, very interesting for me. It was my first time, of course, and yeah, I think that is the thing that I really appreciated during that day because it gave me a 360 view of what has been done in the company, and it also gave me the confidence, if I can say it, to talk to
senior leaders,
exactly, to senior leaders, and I was very happy to see that I was not silly. What I was saying during that meeting makes sense, and we were discussing like it was a very insightful, if I can say it, insightful meeting. So yeah, it was the thing that I prefer during that day. Secondly, I remember you say we were supposed to start by 9 a.m. The driver comes at home to pick me to the.
That's right.
Yeah.
You had everything. You had a driver. You had everything that day.
So when we comes to the office, I saw cameras waiting for me, and I was like, okay,
what's happening?
What's happening? I was okay. And when I comes, everyone was there, standing for me, waiting for me, and saying congratulations
wow.
to me. It was very amazing. I remember I comes and you were supposed to prepare me. So when I comes, I think that talks to you makes me calm me down a little bit, yes, because before that, the prior that day, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Like, what is the CEO role looks like? So yeah, you coach me a little bit to know what would be. I had the agenda, of course, before, and you explain me what we will do, and you just do my thing. That's what I do. So
you did your thing.
I just did my thing. But I think that it's the thing. It's very important to enjoy the moment. I remember because I was very stressed till a moment of the day, but after that I was like, no, it's my day.
It's your day.
It's my day, so I need to enjoy it. So that's what you see. Because what I wanted was to be a very great employee for my company. I wanted to be yes. When we talk about this,
I'll be an expert and I work hard and all of that. Yes.
And I think that, yes, I wanted to be a leader, to be a chief, but it was not like something that very realizable.
It seemed very aspirational. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But by doing the series of the day,
it made it more concrete for you.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Got it. And how has you, when I talked about visibility, I saw your eyes light up, that it gave you a lot more visibility in the business.
3 years after the CEO of the day, people still calling me CEO in the company. Yes. And even
including me, by the way. Including me.
Including you. Yes. Yeah. Everyone is calling me CEO. We have, and even out of the company. I remember.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I remember someone that I didn't know. I didn't know him from nowhere. And I was at an event at Golden Tulip, and it was the end. I just wanted to go home, and I heard someone cry, shout from nowhere, "Hi, CEO!" And I was like, "Who's that?" And I saw the person say that, and then, "Hi." And I think that it's someone that I knew before, and I was like, "Look at me, sorry, did you?"
Have we met before? Yeah.
And he said, "No, but I saw you on LinkedIn. You were the CEO of MTN, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we start discussing about the experience and all of that.
Wow.
And yes, I didn't know him before.
Yes, okay.
But when we talked, he said, I was very impressed. It was very good. And I want to be part of that also
and
the
next year.
Yes, exactly.
Look at this program. Do you see what I'm telling you? You have to participate. I really hope it's inspiring lots of young women out there. We are looking to get to 100 CEOs of the day in 2026. So if you're a young leader, young woman who knows of a potential young leader, share this episode, hit the button, share. And if you are a senior person listening to the podcast, as always, get your company involved. Odia found her voice in that boardroom. But getting the seat is just the beginning. In part 2, we talk about what happens when the cameras stop rolling, the weight of the chair, managing people who used to see you as the baby, and how one day can quietly shift the way that you see yourself. If you believe in young women leading, stay with us and listen. Part 2 is next. I'm Uche, and we are just getting started. Thank you for listening to the Don't Let the Smile Fool You podcast. I hope you found it really, really interesting. But more importantly, I hope you're still smiling. See you soon.